All right, we're live here. Welcome. My name is Katrin, and I'm the owner of Blend Precisely and Blend Precisely Academy. And we have a SaaS product called Blend Precisely in case we have met or seen each other. And I also have memberships and coaching programs. And one of the reasons I'm here today is because of our new private coaching program. So we always have 10 spots available from now on, and we do a private coaching program that is tailored to your needs in your business and depending where you are right now. But before I go in there, and show you actually a little bit what the coaching program is about, I wanted to answer a few questions I have received from someone, and I thought those ones were a really good start to actually give you an overview of who I am and why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I'm a trained aromatherapist, but also a cosmetic formulator. But my background really is the corporate world, and I was in sales and marketing and did all this crazy stuff in a corporate world, which I didn't like so much back then. But let me show you the email, and I actually blanked out the email address just for privacy purposes. But I definitely think I can show you what the email was about. So, first of all, my question to you is why, I'm going to highlight it here. Why are you not doing the aromatherapy business now? And why are you coaching instead? And there are a few reasons. And this question came from Cecilia. So first of all, we moved back to the United States. I live right now here in New Hampshire on the East Coast. And we lived before in Portugal for 8 years. And I basically established my entire clientele over in Europe. And I also had a store in Lisbon. So I had to give this all up because really the custom clearance from the United States over to Europe is super tedious and pricey for the Europeans. So I gave up my business a couple of years ago, a little bit more than a couple of years ago, when we moved back to the United States. Then also my business background is really marketing, sales, and customer relationships. I studied international business, and I was, I guess, trying to find my way of being creative. I always had businesses on the side, while even working full time, while being a single mom, and all of this, because I always wanted to find my perfect match. And the perfect match came when I studied aromatherapy and I did these businesses. And then over time, I received more and more questions about business itself. How do you do this, Katrin? And where are you getting your customers from? And how do you treat your customers? And how do you work with them? And what kind of blends are you doing? So it became somewhat of a natural process already way back in Europe, starting 6 years ago. And then when we moved over, I had already a membership and a coaching program. It was a group coaching program, not a private one. And I also had private consultations, but not a full on program. Also, we established our software, Blend Precisely, and it's been out in the world for the past 4 years. So I had plenty to do already. And then also, this one is more on the sad side a little bit, is that I did develop a sensitivity to essential oils. So every time I work too much with essential oils, I actually, my nose dries out and I get a little bit of a bloody nose and really, really dry. And it just hurts. So I cannot work as much with essential oils anymore than I used to. So this is a little bit of a background, just a tiny bit, because I don't want to take too much of your time. But this is why I'm teaching. This is why I'm coaching. And I've been doing it for years now. So that's my overview um, on where I am right now. Now, let's get back to you. I heard something really, really beautiful today. And that was in our school community. And Andrew Kirby mentioned that in a very short snippet of a video he's done with Matthew. And he mentioned that having a mentor on your side or a coach on your side is like going through a time portal. You can basically take 10, 12 years and just digest it down to a few weeks or a few months. And that is so true. I've experienced this myself back then when I started my businesses. And nothing better can happen to you than having someone in your corner you can always talk to, especially during a 12-week program, which is quite a long program as well. But you will experience business growth in such a rapid way you will never experience yourself. And that is something what I talk about here on this page as well, is we all face the obstacles, the lack of knowledge where to go, because as a business owner, you suddenly need to wear all of the hats, right? You need to be sales, you need to be marketing, you need to be customer service, you need to attract people onto your social media platforms. So you're wearing everything. Sometimes, and we can learn all of these things by going and searching YouTube videos, by attending Udemy courses, by going and purchasing $2,000 courses. But you will never get the private aspect of any of those. And it will always be more of a broad thing rather than tailored to your business. And that's what this program is going to be very different, because we are in a private setting. And you will see that, yes, you might have all of these obstacles, lack of knowledge, overthinking everything, imposter syndrome. That's a big one, right? Perfectionism, self-doubt, wondering if you're ready really to do what you're doing. Um, by the way, you're always ready. We just don't know that. And also, I don't have enough money. So we will be going through your program, and you will receive basically a beginner questionnaire. That's how we start out, which is 45 questions long. I learn a lot about your business. And with that, I can create a personal tailored roadmap just for your business. It takes me 4 to 6 hours approximately to create that roadmap based on your answers of the questionnaire. But that's what's basically happening. I have created my own systems. So something as an entrepreneur, as a solopreneur, basically, what you need is systems in place. And these systems will change over time. But when you're in the beginning or in the middle of your business, or even if you're advanced in your business, you always need to adjust your systems based on where you are. And by system, I mean really what is necessary in your stage or at the stage you are in your business. You do not need to have 4 or 5 social media accounts when you're just starting out. You might not have the money to actually get a VA, a virtual assistant, to help you post all of these things. That's why you cannot have 4 accounts in the beginning. So the system we built based on your stage of the business, that is important for you to move forward faster. It's not all the shiny objects everywhere. It's not that you need to have all the bells and whistles right in the beginning, or even in the middle of your business. If you've done it for 1, 2, or 3 years, you still don't need all of these things. But we always think we need. And then there's this: we can't ask anyone, right? We can't ask someone personally that went ahead of you, is that really what I need? And that's where I'm coming in, basically, as your mentor, as your guide, where I'm like, no, you're not there, you don't need this right now, or I would suggest to do A, B, and C. So I've done all of this. I have increased my sales, I have increased all of my business numbers by a lot in the past few years, because I went through what you went through. I didn't have a mentor in the very beginning. Then I had a coach, which was eye opening. And this is how I established then my own plans. And this is why I'm here today. So you're basically, I only have always 10 spots available. Most of them are already taken at any point in time. So when you come here and this little thing shows up, that means I have a spot available. If there is no claim one of the 10 spots, that means I'm booked out, and there will be a sign up sheet here. Now, we are rotating, so there's always a good chance that there is a spot available. So what you will get, basically, we are going through 6 phases, but during those 6 phases, and these are just examples here, really, we will be looking, depending where you are in your business, at your foundation and business clarity, at building an online presence, finding your right audience, and then also creating lead generation, like lead magnets, email lists, nurturing lists, all of these things we will set up together. We will be looking at your marketing strategies, but also your content strategies. What do you currently do? What should you be doing? Where can you do better? What can you exchange? So we'll be looking at those ones during phase 4. Phase 5 is obviously sales techniques and how you can get people through the door so they buy a product from you. And we will have wins along the way already throughout these 12 weeks. It's always 1 week of learning and 1 week of implementation, pretty much. But we will base all of these 6 phases on your business. So I'm not going to give you a product roadmap if you're not selling products. I'm not going to give you a consultation roadmap if you're actually not selling consultations. Obviously, it's a private program. So based on your business input in the questionnaire you get from me, we will be looking at what your personal roadmap will be. And then just the value in general. So we will have a 90-minute onboarding call. We will have bi-weekly 30-minute power calls. We will have weekly office hours on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Then you will get the custom tailored roadmap, which is a huge deal to have. You will have weekly status check-ins. We will check where you are. Are you okay? Are you in your business? Are you moving along? Are you moving forward? And then you will also get a 90-minute offboarding call, which sends you into the future with somewhat of an idea what to do during the next year. And then you will be getting business templates depending where you are in your business. But I've got a lot ready, which you might be able to use, like landing pages, sales pages, graphics, signatures, Facebook banners, any of these ones you will get from me as well. So the normal value, and if you go out and try to find a coach who would be doing what I'm doing in this program, you would be easily paying even more than $4,165. And this program is $795. And the reason is really, I came from that world. I know how it is to not have the money to spend $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 on a program, on a coaching program. I couldn't be on a retainer program either, where you spend $3,000 and then the coach works backwards. Not doing this, not offering, it's not my style, it's not what I do. I'm offering this right now for $795. Even so, the value is much, much higher. And for the people that know me, I do put all of my effort and time into something that you've purchased, no matter if it was $10 or $795. I'll show up, I'll be there, and I'll be your little person waiting in the corner and cheering you on all the way. So that's definitely a huge value you're getting with this program. So if you have any questions, send me an email, katrin@blendprecisely.io. I will answer that one. If not, jump in here, get it. And the next email you will get is a welcome email. And then you will also get the email to the questionnaire and the program gets started. As simple as that. Just a quick side note too, you will get your own power program, and that will look like this. We will have all of these modules in here. You will have your session schedule when we're gonna meet. You can book your calls through here. You will also have a way of creating your own task list. You will be able to look through any of the new things I'll be putting out here. These are all our modules. So there will be a personal program for you waiting as well. And you will get access to this power portal as soon as I have received your questionnaire and as soon as I have established your roadmap. And that's how we would kick things off. All right. I hope that was a little bit of good input for you. You could see where I'm coming from. And also, I hope it was helpful in terms of, I'm back here, in terms of making a decision if something like this would be for you. I can only give you a last little note. If you were to do this on your own, and I have done it, it will take you much, much longer, and time equals money. And we all need money in some way, shape, or form. Otherwise, you wouldn't have a business. So in order to shorten the time to receiving money, this is a really good value. if you think you can do it on your own, you go and do your YouTube, Udemy, or whatever, and it works for you, all the better. Just go ahead and do that part. I only think we are a good match if you're on the same page and you just need help. You need someone who is cheering you on all the time, and also who can give you really good business value answers. Then probably this program is for you. Okay, I will talk to you soon. Thanks for listening, and I hope to see you inside of one of my programs. Talk to you soon. Bye bye. Ciao.